Hey guys, I'm Shutag, so let's see how to draw simple forms to products. I'm going to show you in this video one of the main principles of product design sketching on how to create your own products from scratch. So remember to click on the bell to subscribe to the channel. So today I'm discovering with you the software Krita that you can download on the website for free, krita.org. Alright, so let's start. So I was pretty curious about this software because of the brushes which is used by many artists. So let's make a try right here. So for this product here, for this exercise, I invite you to take a piece of paper and draw with me. So you're going to draw one ellipse, one circle, and one cube. So for the cube, so if you don't know how to draw them or you feel pretty hesitant of that, you can get the designer starter kit where I show you all the steps to draw them in a very simple way and to make your first step in perspective. So you got the link here below this video. So here we go. So what I'm doing here with the cube is I like to draw the contour lines, which actually give a better perceptions of the volume. They are very convenient and very essential for a product designer to use the contour lines because it's very fast to show the volume without spending ages to draw the shadows on it. So you can already have a premise of your product. And I like to round the corners because it gives also some more realism to it. And here what I do is I'm adding some extra contour line for this ellipse and circle to create some extra volumes on few seconds only. And here's an axis to show like the XYZ axis. And I like to draw this little cross to better mention like what is in the front and what is on the back. So one of the rules also in product design is to draw in transparency. As you can see, I imagine that these forms are actually transparent, like made of glass. Alright, so what I have done here is that I have started with the phase 1, which was draw the main shape from the general shape, and then I'm drawing some details. That's the key principle in product design. You don't start by drawing the details. You start by drawing the main forms, which is here like very simple, very basics, and then you go on the details. And always remember to follow the perspective. And here is a trick, is that for the textures, I like to follow the little dot, as you can see, is that I'm not covering the whole surface of the little dots. What I do is that I'll just give a hint of them, because in product design sketching, when you want to draw something, it's pretty convenient actually that you just represent a bit of the textures and then it's actually meaning the overall of it. So it's a partial pattern. So here we go. If you have a fullet, it's not recommended. It's fine, but it's not recommended. And I better give just a hint of them. Your brain will actually recompose everything. Alright, so it's actually help you to better focus on the overall and that your eyes is not just spotting these little dots. Alright, so let's keep going. So I quite like to, as you can see, is that more I go through this sketch, more I like to spend more time on the details. It's very fast to draw the main form. It's actually taking like few seconds, and after that the details, just take your time. As you can see here, I also draw some contour lines right here that actually help me to understand, to show what is going in or outside of these balls, of this sphere. So it's just like quick doodling here. I haven't do much of research on it. I haven't do like so much thumbnails. I'm just drawing on along the way. I'm creating along the way. Like from the start, I didn't really know what I'm going to do. It's just like an exercise to improvise and to give you the habit that whenever like you start the sketch, don't be afraid of making mistakes or what. You just improvise along the way, and your creativity actually will be built step by steps, and with a lot of I would say intuitions and a lot of testing. And this is pretty cool because you allow yourself to have a freedom of mind. Freedom is like it's like visiting a city and taking a random way without just visiting the city without a map. And this is what I love about traveling, about tourism, and this is having this kind of feeling when I'm drawing right here. It's pretty much far-fetched, but there is no rules, there is no boundaries to creativity. And if you love this kind of randomness, this kind of discoveries, you might love creating and sketching your ideas that come from nowhere, I would say. So give yourself the freedom to surprise yourself. All right. And along the way, you will see, like, you will input some details that actually may come from some images that you have deeper in your mind, somewhere that you have seen maybe years ago, or maybe in a book or in animation and so on. And this is how, like, when you draw, once again, you're just having fun and connect the different elements together and see what's happened. Okay? So all of this is pretty random once again. And this is why it's powerful on this, is that you need to start creating your own way, start creating your your own product with your own sensitivity. That will help you to, as a beginner, to stop copying others, but instead take inspiration from them and from different elements, and once again to combine them together, and the magic will happen. Okay? Here's a small tag. Actually, I saw some mobile speakers with having some this kind of tags that remind the textile, like the fashion somehow, and I felt it pretty cool and just adding here. And this like more like very small details that is adding also some extra realism to this sketch. So once again, remember, you have to go through from general to details. Always think into that way. The other way around is kept as an exception. Here we go. So here I'm trying to find some extension, just thinking maybe having a screen behind. I don't know, just experimenting. So it's important that whenever like you want to draw some ideas and doodle, don't always look for the best sketches or the best piece of art. Just go on the flow and just take it easy. Okay, you might see a lot of doodle of sketches in the web, on internet or what, but look for doodling and relax. Just have fun at sketching. Okay. So you have some speaker doodle from Simple Form, and I invite you to go on the Design Sketchbook blog and get some more tutorials and some motivations articles as well to accompany you along your journey. Alright, so you can see here the before and after of the simple forms to the product itself. So remember to take a pen, do not hesitate to take some reference pictures on Google Image, for examples, and have fun. Let's draw!